Hi ladies, this is Jill Post Yoga. I'm so excited. Like the promotion that's happening right now with the $2,000 kit that was announced, the $3,500 kit that gives you $250 in credit, and then the $5,000 that gets you, what is it, $500 in credit? I better make sure that I'm reading that right. I think that's what it was. As people hop on, I'm going to get my poop in group here. Hi ladies, who's on? I probably have to pop back out and then pop back in to get comments. Okay, do I have comments? Somebody want to shoot me one while I look for this? Nobody wants to comment? Or maybe you are. Oh, hi Judy. Okay, we do have comments. Okay. Yes, 35 is $250. Do we have anybody on that hasn't onboarded actually? I'm going to be speaking to you guys. Oh, my dog. I see her. When I go live, Ninja's like, oh, I want to go outside. Bye. Go. If you want to go, go. Go. Okay. Oh, Judy. Yay. Okay. All right. So this is for the new people that haven't onboarded that are going to. I'm going to talk to you guys about the kits and kind of what to expect and start thinking about as far as like what you want to carry and what you want to put your money in. Now that we get to pick our kits, like this is awesome. Before, I mean, like I sold everything in my kit. The kit really, like even if you did get the old kits, you're fine. You'll be successful. The only reason you won't be successful with that is if you like use that as an excuse of why you're not going to be successful. But the fact that you can now pick your kit is incredibly amazing. Because getting full runs to be able to offer that to your group makes all the difference versus being able to offer one. Like, I only have this and it's a small. Or, I only have this and it's a large. Or, oh, you want this? I'm sorry, it's not in your size. So it just makes it that much easier to sell, which makes it that much easier to get your business started and successful right from the get-go. So nobody's onboarding until November 15th because these kits launched then. And I think they specifically did that so that it would be after this next launch so that you could use this money on the newest stuff. Again, HQ is amazing. And that way you're actually not onboarding and then having to like, bam, launch right away. You can just work your way into it. So some of the things that you want to think about, the $2,000 kit. The reason the $2,500 kit was taken away initially in the beginning anyways is because it's just not enough to start a business successfully. The more inventory you have, the more options and the more selection that you're able to give your customers, and the better off you're going to be. You're never going to get away from having an investment in this business. And I think some people try to think that and try to like, oh, I can't invest. And it's like, well, you have to invest. Like that, you have to get okay with having an investment in this business. And the investment is what is going to grow your business. So the bigger the investment, the bigger the growth that you're going to see. And so the reason they took away the $2,500 is because they didn't feel it was enough to give someone a successful start. That being said, that was also with a onesie kit. That's what I'm just going to call it for this, onesie kit. Now that we can get a $2,000 kit that is fuller runs, I think that that'll be able to flip faster, which allows you to invest more right away. So it's kind of gonna be okay. Okay. That being said, the more you invest, I mean, you're gonna now get $250 in product credit, which is basically $500 cash once you sell it. For doing the $3,500, and then if you get a $5,000 kit, which is stuff that you get to buy. I mean, if you're already going to spend it, awesome. You get $500, which is $1,000 in cash once you sell it. So that's like a lot of money. Imagine being able to freaking pay off a credit card with $1,000, gone. So try to stretch your budget and invest in that next kit if you can. Before, I was telling people that I would do the $3,500 kit and reinvest any money extra into specific things, what you wanted. Now, it doesn't matter because you get to pick, period. So I would go for the big one, 5,000 right out the gate if you can. But the $2,000 will be great because we get a pick. So now what are we going to pick? Right now there's a lot on the site. I'll kind of show you because next Wednesday, the emails to onboard are going to go out. Or maybe they're going to start with the Discover group. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to start with Discover or whatever. But next week, you'll be able to do this onboarding process you're going to be ordering. So a lot of this stuff is going to be on the site, plus new stuff, which I will tell you kind of what's on the site. So you guys can write it down. Yes, Julie. So you guys can grab your note paper and write down some of these styles so you can start thinking ahead of time, and your referring rep should help you with this. Your referring rep should be literally on the phone with you. If you're in this waiting group because of me, let's get on the phone. They should be on the phone with you as you're placing your first order, as you're placing your kit order, and help you think about this. And then put things in the cart, take things out, figure out what you want to do and what you want to start with, okay? So make sure that you guys schedule that. But yeah, get down your note paper. So I'm going to tell you what styles are on the site. You're going to see what styles are going to be available. And then you can kind of start game planning in your head what you want to do. So when you get there, it's a little bit easier. All right. So first off, before we go in to see what styles are there, let's think about what sizes you want to carry. Okay? I don't know if anybody really knows what sizes their group is going to be before you even start. I just don't see how that would be possible. So I generally tell people start with extra small to extra large for like the first month or two until you see it leaning one way or the other, or maybe expanding on both ends. Okay? So, but that's a good start. Extra small to extra large. So those are the runs you're going to get. Some people do small to 2X. Some people do extra, extra small to extra large. I mean, no, people don't usually do that. If people do carry extra, extra small, they usually carry all of them. Because extra, extra small is, I think of all of the sizes, the hardest, the smallest size range. Yeah. Okay. So extra small to extra large you're going to start with. Some people do medium to 3X, like their group is just medium to 3X in size. So you're going to be able to figure out what that is. But we're going to start with extra small to extra large. Those are the runs that you're going to buy unless for some reason you just know that your group is on the larger end or the smaller end. That's what we're going to start with, okay? So extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. You're going to get 5 in a style color. So let's go into this site and we're going to write down some of the styles that we're going to focus on as a new rep onboarding that are going to be good. Where am I going? Here we go. So some of the things we want to think about when we're looking for now these styles, hey Stacy, is you want to get a couple tops. So you want to get some layering pieces. You want to introduce a dress. And you probably want to do bottoms. Which bottoms, I mean, there's not really leggings on the site. Kind of not really. There's not pixie pants, so there's not really bottoms. I would avoid skirts unless you know your group is going to love skirts. Skirts, they're just not moving for 9 out of 10 of the people. So don't put your money into skirts unless you know you're going to have like the business professional kind of group that are going to want those. So that being said, you're not probably going to get bottoms until the launch on the 27th. Bottoms, leggings, faux leather leggings, jeggings, embroidered leggings, those all launch on the 27th. So that's when you can probably get your bottoms. But you want to have a little bit of a variety. So you want tops, you want layers, and you want a dress. So depending on how big your budget is, that'll be whether or not you get 1 or 2 or 3 in each of those styles, or 4 or more or whatever. Okay, so let's see if this is washed out or not. Turn it around. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta back this up. It's way zoomed in. And actually, you guys, if you have people on the wait list too, this is going to be beneficial for you to watch anyways, because you're going to want to help them pick out their kit. Okay, there's better. It must be at night. When I did that opportunity one, my lighting was so weird, and it had to have been the dark because I was doing it at night. Okay, so here's what we got. We're going to start with dresses. Okay, so the denim shirt dress is a risky one. The craft dress, I don't even know. You're going to want to see, of course, like there's not many size runs in these. So you'll probably want to avoid that. The Godiva doesn't sell. The Bates doesn't sell. Walker. So there's some walkers, full runs and walkers. You could probably get that if that one's what you're feeling. And you want to start with styles that you like the most, because your excitement about a style is going to shine through it, and your customers are going to relate to that. This is, yeah, see, something you're not going to get. Angelou, this is more for tall people, and the runs are broken, so you're not really going to, these stripes don't sell. Like there's a full run, there's kind of a full run. So that's something else you want to think about too. Like if you can't get a couple in a full run, we're just going to pass on that. Austin tall, no, don't get those yet. Curie dress, I think these are all broken. I mean, there's a couple in there. Yeah, so there's a couple. I mean, you could get the Curie. There's a couple full runs in there, and solids are great to start with. Earhart, I think these are broken. Yeah, those are broken runs, so I wouldn't get those either. So we're focusing on things that are full runs. Fisher dress, depending on where you live and where you're focusing, because I know some people are probably still wearing shorter dresses. This would not sell up here. Granted, I ship all over the country. It's not going to be a style I'm going to promote much because I can't even wear them. Fitzgerald, I imagine these are not full runs. And that one is, I wouldn't, yeah. So you guys kind of see what I'm talking about? Like, you got to think about, so Joplin, this would be a good one. There's a lot of Joplins in full runs. The Joplin is a great dress. It's, I mean, some of them have pockets. These Terry ones do run small. So your extra small to extra large run might instead be small to 2X. Okay? All the other ones, they're normal. So you would just do the normal extra small to extra large. But there's some full runs in here. Think about fall colors. So the Joplin would be a good dress if you want to start with a dress. The Calo, do we have full runs in the Calo? No, those are broken runs. But you could do a small to an extra large. I've learned that my group doesn't like blue. Those are things that you're going to eventually learn, what colors your group likes. The Lee dress I would avoid too. Nightingale I would avoid. Oakley I would avoid. And Spencer I probably would avoid. What colors? Well, depends on where you live. I mean, there's some full runs in here. The thing with this Spencer is I would probably get like one run, maybe two, like a solid and then a color. Like start with a black. This one's really pretty. They're really pretty backwards too. But again, we're now in the winter, so it depends on where you're living. So what did we decide? I mean, possibly the Angelou, possibly the Curie, possibly the Joplin, and the Spencer dress. So those are going to be ones that I would focus on. Maybe pick one or two if you want to do a dress in your shop, and then figure out which colors you kind of want. Okay, let's do layers. So layers, Okay, so now when it comes to layers, you really want to think about like kind of what tops you have that you can put with the layers that you're getting. So actually maybe we should start with the tops because there's less tops, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So we have the Breezy, that doesn't really sell. The Favorite Tee, those kind of shrink weird, and it's a lower price point. Another thing to think about now that we're talking about tops, it's good to have like a lower price point top and a higher price point top so you have a little bit of that variance depending on what somebody's looking for. The lower price are really great introduction pieces to Agnes and Dora. I don't really know what we have for them. The Everyday Tee, actually. Everybody needs the Everyday Tee. So find a couple in here. Get a couple solids, maybe a print or two. That would be a great lower price point item to get your group warmed up to the idea of Agnes and Dora. All of these really go great with some of the dusters. So you'll want to like think about them in your head. I don't know if you guys are in my group. I have a duster event coming up on Thursday night. I have a picture of how I've paired some of them up in the cover photo, so you can kind of see and get an idea. So yeah, pick a couple solids, maybe a couple prints, and then based on that, find some dusters. So that would be a lower price point item, and you could probably do a higher price point item too. Daydreamer doesn't really sell. Cold Shoulder, if that's something that you really get excited about, you could probably do that. Those are a little more slower moving for me, and it is a higher price point. Dolmens is a good one. I don't know if we have full runs. We don't, so I wouldn't do those. Frill Sleeve, there are some full runs. This one wasn't really a good seller, the black and white. The navy one that is sold out though. That is kind of too summery. So I would do maybe an ivory. Some people are unsure about ivory. So maybe get the black. The black would be a good one. This floral, that blue one didn't really sell. The pink is really pretty in person. See, high-low tees, I think these are all broken. And I wouldn't get any of those. They're too summery. So I hope you guys are taking notes so that you can make your first inventory purchase and help your team make their first inventory purchase. Love Taps, there's not very many. Muse, there's not very many, I don't think. The size runs are so broken. Yeah. Relaxed Ruffle, this would be a good one. Oh, the ivory is getting small. Small, medium, large, extra large, though, would actually be okay to buy, even if you can't get the extra small. And then the black would be a good one to start with, too. That's kind of a middle, lower end ground price point. Swings, tiered tunics are all broken runs, but the swing tunic, these are solids. These are great to start with. That one is too summery, even though it's a full run. This black and white did really well. That floral, I think, is super gorgeous. So you could probably get a run in that. But it didn't really sell well for me. I don't know why, but I think it's freaking gorgeous. It'll sell eventually. And then these are too bright and too colorful for right now. But, again, now, based on what you get here, you can go now and figure out what layers you want to get in your kit to match those so you can have a cohesive inventory from the get-go. Like where are the stripes? Like this mocha one matches a lot of those everydays. See, look, you can see one of those everydays under here. That mauve matches. Where are they? The stripes. So these stripes, they match a lot of the everydays too. Cardigans, you could get, so there's dusters, there's cardigans, and there's hoodies, pretty much for the most part. Oh, and then pullovers. So there's 4 kind of layers that you can start with. Depending on your budget, you could get maybe a couple dusters, a couple cardigans, and a couple pullovers. And then the hoodies are an easy sell. Everybody loves the hoodie. If you guys don't know what the hoodie is, let's find it. I just actually bought more this morning because I sold out last night. It's a $48, so it's a low price point. $48 is a steal for that. And it's super cute, super comfortable. You can wear it with leggings, you can wear it with jeans, you can layer with it. So I would definitely go in and make this one of your purchases too. Pick out a couple colors at least. If you're going to pass on any of them, I would pass on the pullover, as much as that's my favorite. It's a higher price point and people are kind of unsure about that one. So when you're talking about initial inventory, I would maybe start with the hoodie and either duster or essential cardigan. So is that helpful? I know it's kind of overwhelming probably and all over the place. That's why your referring rep should help you make your first purchase. Other things that are launching on the 13th that you're going to have available is more everyday tee options, more swing options. We're going to have a new Cascade cardigan. So the Cascade vest that we had, it's a cardigan option. I don't know if they'll still be available, if they will sell out or not. And more urban cardigans. So that might be another option too if you have more of a trendier style. That one would be a good one too to possibly introduce if there's some left, which there was last time, so there possibly will be this time. We'll see. New tops that are launching besides the Cascade cardigan. Oh, there's new Cascade vests coming too. There's going to be a ruffle sleeve tunic that you could possibly add, and a long sleeve easy tee, and then a holiday dress. So that might be an option too for a dress that you can introduce if you want to do another dress. So you want to look at that once you onboard. This is what that ruffle sleeve tunic looks like. So it would be good to layer underneath the Cascade vest, I imagine, or just by itself. Since the ruffle sleeve, you probably wouldn't be able to put it in much. And then this easy tee is launching. The other ones are going to launch at the end of the month. So depending on where you live again, that long sleeve might be a really great option. What I'm curious about, and they usually do style videos, so you'll be able to onboard and watch those style videos and see, but it says thermal. And any thermal I've ever washed and dried shrinks. So I'm curious on how the wear and washing of that is going to be, which is some things I think about when I'm making inventory purchases. Okay. That freaking ruffle sleeve tunic though, that's cute. Okay. Do you guys have questions? Or like even if you're a rep, do you have questions so that you can help your onboarding reps make a smart kit purchase? This is that holiday dress. This is the dress that launches. It kind of is a cross between the Walker and the Craft, I feel like. So, nobody has questions? So if you want to get like really specific, you can start like thinking of like getting a calculator out, and you have your budget, get your calculator out and start figuring out what an extra small to extra large run would cost in certain styles, so you can really get specific with where your money would be best spent. So for example, a favorite hoodie, there's 24 times 5. So one color hoodie. Yes, Angie, so you're going to want to watch this video back. So you know that a favorite hoodie, each favorite hoodie color you pick is going to be $120. Okay? So you can pick 2 colors. That would be $240 of your dollars. Okay? We'll just kind of pretend jot this down. $240 on hoodies. You just bought 2 colors. So the cardigans, let's just say you get a couple cardigans. The cardigans are 28. So 28 times 5, because you're going to get extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. That's $140. And you're going to maybe get 2 colors. We'll say you're going to get 3 colors in those. So that's $420. It's backwards. Let me flip it. Okay. Okay. We're just going to see what this brings us to. Then we want some dusters. The dusters are actually a really, really good price point too. 24 times 5, 120. And we're going to get a couple of those. So we're back at 240 again. Gosh, you guys, being able to pick your kit, this is absolutely incredible. Okay, 240. So we got a good selection of layers, right? So now let's go in and find some tops. The everyday top. Because that is one that we would start with for sure. And that one is $18 times 5. So each color you pick is going to be $90 of your budget. So I would pick 5 colors of the everyday tee because that is going to be a great introduction to Agnes and Dora. So we're going to do that times 5, and that's going to be $450 of your budget. Again, this is just an example. What else did we say? The relaxed ruffle is a really cute idea, which 18, and you can only buy 2 colors of that if you want. So that's 180 in the relaxed ruffle. And then what was the other one? The swing, which there's tons of swings you can pick from. Swing is 26 times 5, 130. Let's say we get 4 colors of the swings. That's 520. Oh my gosh, doing the math on this. I'm so excited for you guys. This is going to make all the difference. Okay, so we got our swings. Now we got to do our dresses. Oh, well, we have the ruffle sleeve tunic and the long sleeve easy tee you can add on. And the cascade vest. That's another layering. Or the urban cardigan. So these are just examples. These are the basics to help get you started. Dresses, let's do a Joplin and a Curie. We'll try those. So you can see which one works, right? Joplin is 29 times 5, 145. Joplin. I don't even know what's Curie divided by 2. It's a Wednesday morning, 29. 145 again. Oh, they're the same. Well, that's convenient. All right, let's add this up just to see what we're at. At 145, 145, 520, 1, was that 50? Oh, I am so awesome! That's 2,300. So that is the minimum kit. So you would that's a really good starter. That's no bottoms, but it'll get you started so that you can invest in bottoms when you get to that 27th launch. The launch on the 27th that has the bottoms, okay? But that is like the basic of basic kit. That is a really good starter kit, okay? Now, being able to, adding on the ruffle sleeve tunic or the long sleeve easy tee, or that holiday dress as a third dress option, or maybe doubling up on a Joplin or doubling up on a Curie would be another really great idea. Or doing that cascade vest or the urban cardigan as another layering option. And then we have Earhart dresses that are launching. So if those are still available, that's a long sleeve dress option. Those are things that you can add on to that, to the $2,000, to get to the $3,500 or the $5,000. Okay? And those are where you're getting the credits, the extra like free inventory. So I'll show you guys this so that you can see. This would be like a basic kit. Take a screenshot of that if you want. Okay. I should have wrote how many hoodies did we do? 2? Yeah. Anyways, okay. I'm going to save that because that was really awesome. All right. Any questions on styles, how to make that first inventory, pick your kit? Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. I'm excited. And there's really so much to choose from. Everybody's boutiques are going to be so different. But really, things to think about, again, size, colors, building a cohesive inventory, what styles you're excited about. Ask other reps what styles are selling and what styles aren't. Like skirts, just not selling, at least for me and majority. And then if you're going to be being local, like if I were focusing on local right away, like dresses might actually not even be a priority for me. I mean, yes, with Christmas, but that's about it. Like it's 20 degrees already here. Let's see. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, it's 16. Never mind. It's already cold. So yeah, dresses are just not hot. Right now, literally hot. It's 16 degrees. Really? It's that cold out? Why do I live here? All right, if nobody has questions, I'm going to hop off. I'll upload this to YouTube, so if you guys want to rewatch, you totally can. So that I can share it actually in our team group so that we can help the reps, help you guys pick out your kits and onboard. All right. Everybody's ready to rock their business. They're quiet. They don't got questions. All right, have a great day.